DK Drama, Birdgang Sports. Let's get it. Jealousy. The word of the day is jealousy. This guy right here. Jealousy. You know what? Mark Holmes, that's his name. Mark Holmes is the name. And I ain't got no problem with him, but it's about that time of the year where the fans get jealous. Or they get jealous, but the true colors start to come out of the fan base. He's mad. He doesn't like Carson Wentz at all. He doesn't like the Eagles at all. He doesn't like the fact that we really just won the Super Bowl. And 9 times out of 10, you spent one half celebrating and you spent another half of your life trying to get it back. You see what I'm saying? And the reason I say you're jealous is because we all know that y'all wanted to get Carson Wentz first. We know that, but we jump. What was it? Heaven and earth. We moved heaven and earth to get him. So we kind of moved past y'all because we knew y'all wanted him, you know? And we peeped it out, seen what it was worth, and we got him. But jealousy. Now, to all my Eagle fans out there, this is what I want y'all to do. I'm just gonna play a little bit of it. I'm not gonna play the whole video. I'm just gonna play certain parts of this video and just listen to this, man. Just listen to this guy. How he rags our quarterback all the time. And then he had the nerve to say that the Cowboys has owned the NFC the last 3 years. How? Y'all owned the NFC the last 3 years. Y'all owned the NFC because y'all beat us last year. Y'all had a 13-3 season. Y'all had a 13-3 season 2016. We had one the year after that. I mean, and an MVP candidate, which Dak has never been in the run-ins for MVP at all. Period. Finito. None. And last year, y'all did that. We was shambled. I give you that. We was shambled though, like we had nothing. And that's not gonna be my excuse. 2019, my guys are healthy. My guys are, we smacking everything. I don't understand why you keep putting Dak to Carson. It's not comparable. Not comparable at all. It's not comparable at all. Like Carson is an athlete, an elite athlete, you know. Don't get it twisted, the ACL injury. If Dak Prescott got hit on both sides of his knee with a helmet from 2 defenders trying to take him out anyways, what you think gonna happen to him? You know, we haven't heard anything about that ACL tear since then, so, you know, I wouldn't bet your bottom dollar on the Cowboys this season, man. Like, we are triple stacked. Like, I just wouldn't bet your bottom dollar on the Cowboys. But check out some of this, man.
Friends, Mark Holmes here with, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Bruce Sports.
Now let me roll through here and see if I can
Drives
find
through the pick the ceiling are the greatest things since sliced. I'm sitting here thinking, the Dallas Cowboys have owned the NFC East over the last 3 years.
There you go.
13-5. 3-1 against Carson Wentz, Dak Prescott is.
They owned it.
And we beat them twice.
They own it, but they didn't win it nothing. But the division last year and went on to the playoffs, which we still got in the playoffs, still won the first game, and still got knocked out the same round. Where'd you own us? Like you didn't do nothing. That's like, that's not like, when you own somebody, you get into the division and you make sure they ask to stay at home and watch the playoffs. While you ante up and go to the Super Bowl and actually win the Super Bowl. Now, I understand your 5 rings, I respect the 5 rings, but now is the time. The time is now. I seen you put a video up that said, with your trio, that the time is now. It's time to get the Super Bowl now. Well, get it now, because that's what we on. That's what we, as you can see. But that's why I say you're jealous, because I can just tell. I can just tell with the stuff. We have to get a Super Bowl now. We have to get a Super Bowl. You're right. You have to get a Super Bowl with this trio right here, or the Dallas Cowboys again prove themselves to be trash. Nothing. But yeah, keep it going.
Last year. And it's funny because the Eagles will sit there and tell you that, well, we were injured, we had a lot of players out. Hold on. We weren't. We lost Zach Martin in that game after not having Travis Frederick all season. Connor Williams was coming back from injury. We had Xavier Salafalo, who left an eye on the field, I believe the week before. So this whole thing, the excuses of the Eagles.
No, sorry, sir. We was depleted all the way down. First, second, third string practice squads, all the way down. You gotta dig. If we really gonna talk about my team, then you gotta really dig in and do some real critical research. Because I know you know everything about your Cowboys, but you need to dig in on my Eagles, because our backups was hurt. So, we was hurt. There's nothing more I can say. Sidney Jones had to come back out on a bad head. He was still hurt. He still had to, and that's why he was getting burnt out there. I wasn't even mad at him. You know what I'm saying? I was just proud of him that he did step up and try, at least, because he was already hurt. You know what I'm saying? And that just made his injury worse. That just made the healing process that much longer. You see what I'm saying? Keep it going. Let's listen to what he really, just listen though.
Are making are crazy. But anyway, be that as it may, we'll see what happens this season. But here's my thing. I always like to look back in history at things that have happened, because a lot of times things that have happened in the past will predict things that will happen in the future. And one of the things that's kind of interesting is when you see parallels in careers. I mean, the reason we talk about the sophomore slump is because it seems to happen in the second year of quarterbacks, right? A lot of quarterbacks, their second year struggle. Maybe Pat Mahomes isn't having the season that he had last year, that it may be the sophomore starting year for him. Slump. But I'm sitting here listening to all these people. Mike Tanner is like, the Eagles got a Super Bowl roster. They've got great personnel and stuff. And they've got Carson Wentz, who has Super Bowl MVP buzz. Okay? You could say anybody has Super Bowl. I could say that, Michael Anthony's got Super Bowl buzz. And that's something I said. There's a buzz about Michael Anthony being MVP. Right or wrong?
All right, now check this. And I'm going to play something else. That's not, no, about MVP is a buzz about him. Michael Anthony is not doing anything to be an MVP. You got to be out there. Like I said, Dak Prescott, you saying you throwing your son out there, using him as an example, which is a bad example for one. But Dak Prescott is not even getting the buzz about an MVP. You see what I'm saying? But you're trying to use your son as an easy example just to make Carson look bad. But like I said, your own quarterback is not getting the buzz of an MVP. You see what I'm saying? Keep it going. And then, hold on, before I keep it going, he twisted back around and tell you how good Carson was in the 2017 season. And then, so if he was good then, how in the hell is you calling this MVP buzz you calling it like fluke? But yeah, keep it going.
Doesn't mean it's going to happen. Because to me, it's a deja vu moment. I want you guys to think back. And the more I thought about this morning, the more it actually rings true. Because we've been here before. This almost exact identical thing, just 3 years ago, with Derek Carr. Derek Carr was having an incredible season in 2016. He had turned that team around. They looked like they were the team to beat going towards the playoffs. And then against the Colts, he broke his fibula. And that pretty much killed their season. Now, you could look at the Eagles and say the same thing could have happened in 2017, because at that point, Carson Wentz was a Super Bowl candidate. He was one of those guys who looked like he's on an MVP season.
Did you just hear that? Did you just hear that? This is the Cowboy fans, man. It's not being a realist. It's speaking from your heart full of hate. It's hate. You hate Carson Wentz. You hope. It's hate and hope. You hate Carson Wentz and you hope he gets injured again. You hope. Or you better hope he gets injured again. Like, let me say it that way. Because I'm trying to tell you what's going to happen this season, man. Like, we burning. We got the grease, the pots and the pans ready. We throwing everything on the stove. And everyone in our path, in our way, is getting cooked, tossed up. Zeke won't be eating this season. Jordan Howard will. Miles Sanders will. Yes. Darren Sproles will. Yes. Carson Wentz will. Yes. All my Eagles fans, go hit up Mark Holmes' page. Mark Holmes, go hit up his page, please. And for real, troll him because he's trolling us, man. He's trolling us publicly. So yeah, go hit up his page and troll his whole everything, man. Every video about the Philadelphia Eagles, Carson Wentz, anybody on our roster, my coach, not my coach, but our coach, my bad. You know what I mean, man. Go troll him. Go let him know what's up, man. Go let him know it's cooking season and the Eagles is just ready to eat, man. I mean, point blank. This your boy DK Drama, Birdgang Sports, and we out.